Like many people around the country, I have been absolutely glued to the final season of the UK.
Do you mean the news?
It's got everything, Nish. High stakes, real suspense. I've heard even the cast don't know how it ends. Look, there's a clueless government, constant disasters, a guy called Boris. It's like Chernobyl. This show's been going on for 3 centuries, and they're somehow managing to tie up all the old storylines. I mean, Ireland's back, right? Ireland was huge in earlier seasons, but for ages we've just been allowed to forget about it.
Did the Irish forget?
They didn't, no. A lot of viewers did find this twist a bit surprising, but the real fans among us were like, I knew that'd come back at the end.
I mean, why were people so surprised?
Well, Nish, the clever thing is that the entire British education system is geared towards making people forget what happened in earlier seasons, right? What were any of us taught about British history in school, really, right? Henry VIII, bit of a shagger, World War II, that's it.
Yeah.
Right? I used to think that this was a cynical attempt to foster a useful, placid ignorance, but in retrospect, it was clearly done to avoid spoilers.
Right, so, Ahir, could you catch us up on where things stand for the UK right now?
Of course. Basically, 3 years ago, there was a massive plot twist that really divided audiences, and the writers can't work out how to resolve it, so the whole thing's just going to end. Right? This season, the amount of fan service in the UK has been incredible. A small number of subscribers were even able to pick the final season villain.
Do you mean...
The membership of the Conservative Party, yes, Nish. Right. What happened was the writers polled a bunch of batshit home counties wingnuts with an average age of ghost, right? And as the main baddie, they picked the guy who was comic relief a few seasons ago. The whole development has been a stroke of genius. In terms of drama, I can't wait for this fall.
You mean this autumn?
Yes, that's when it'll fall. I'm super into it. Look, I'm sharing the memes, I'm posting about the plot, I'm pretty sure the Queen's gonna die.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
No,
that's not okay.
Look, she is one of my favourite characters, right? But there is a constitutional crisis, she is the symbol of the nation. Narratively, that's an open goal.
Ignoring the fact that this segment is going to get you and me beheaded for treason, are you sure that you're not willfully interpreting this as sort of entertainment to distract yourself from a genuine catastrophe?
It's not real, Nish. None of this is real. Sorry, a rich country whose wealth is in large part built on a combination of upper-class entitlement, imperial hubris and straight-up racism being brought down by a mixture of those exact 3 traits in a manner that's ridiculously ironic to anyone who has read the slightest amount of history. Bit on the nose.
I just think it's not healthier here to pretend that this isn't happening.
Look, Nish, if this were real, it would mean that the country I love is in the middle of a gigantic self-inflicted crisis in peacetime, and my mum might not be able to get her insulin anymore because some jumped-up posh twat wanted to be Prime Minister. Fortunately for everyone, it's just cracking telly. Can't wait to see what happens next.
Thank you, Ahir Shah!